Hi, it's Wayne here from Whiskey Alpha, and today I'm going to give you some tips on how to pass your skills test. First thing you need to remember is your examiner is there to help you pass. The only thing they're really interested in is, are you going to fly this plane in a safe manner? Obviously, if you crash the plane into the ground, they might be a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, the examiner's trying to get you to pass this exam. Tip number 2. You are prepared for this flight. Don't forget your instructor would not have put you forward if they didn't think you were ready. You are ready. Plan, and do some more planning. You will be told the route before you fly, so plan it. Check the weather, check the METARs, check the NOTAMs. Do it before you actually fly and work your way through the flight. Actually try doing the flight on paper, pick up all the possible errors, and just work your way through it. As part of your planning process, don't forget to write things down, and don't forget to write things on your map. So draw your track lines, don't forget to write the wind down. You're going to need that when you do your PFL. The day before your flight, don't forget, plenty of sleep. The day of your flight, don't forget, have breakfast. You might think it's a good idea to fly on an empty stomach. It isn't. You're going to spend 2-3 hours flying, you need the energy. Arrive in plenty of time, check the plane out normally. Don't forget, use your checklists, and don't take any shortcuts. You'll have a pre-flight briefing with the examiner before you fly. This is a great opportunity to ask any questions, and if you're not sure about something, ask. Once you're in the plane with your examiner, fly as you would normally. Remember, aviate, navigate, communicate. All he's doing is checking to see if you can actually fly a plane safely. You can. You've done this many times before. Enjoy the flight. At some point during the second leg of the flight, you're going to be asked to do a diversion. Firstly, don't panic. You've done these before. You know how to do diversions. Draw the line on your map, write your notes on your heading and your distance, fly the diversion. Talk to the examiner as you do it. They want to see that you know how to do a diversion and know how you correct any errors. If you do have any errors during any part of the flight, don't panic. They're not expecting perfection, they're expecting you to be safe. If you make a mistake, correct it. You know how to correct mistakes. Once you've done your navigation phase, you'll be onto your skills. Now, skills, that's what you've spent the last 50 odd hours doing. You know how to do these, you've practiced them. Expect all the skills. The good news is you're not going to have to worry about the radio because the examiner's going to take that over for you. Each skill, take your time, don't rush. If you make a mistake, you can always ask to do the skill again. You are allowed at least one attempt. And if you do feel you've made a mistake, don't panic. Don't forget, all of the skills that we have, there is some level of tolerance. You might think you've completely screwed it, but the examiner says, no, I'm fine, I'm happy with that. Once you've done the skills, you're going to be back in the circuit. Expect 2 or 3 different types of landing. The examiner will tell you what landing he expects. And again, like everything else, take your time, work your way through the process. You've done all of these skills before. The first landing should have a go around because you've got to do more than one landing. Follow the normal procedure that you would, position, engine checks, etc., etc. If you make a mistake, don't panic, deal with it. You're a pilot, you know how to fly. Once you've landed and taxied off the runway, don't forget to do your landing checks, use your checklists, taxi to your parking spot, shut the aircraft down, and put the aircraft to bed. You should now get a debrief from the examiner, hopefully in a nice warm office, not outside in the airfield, because it's getting a bit cold out here. And he should be telling you one of 3 things. You've passed, yay! You failed, think of that as a learning experience, or you've got a partial. Partial means that you've got to do some of it again, but you have succeeded on most of the tests. Every flight we do is a learning experience. Hopefully that gives you a few tips on what you need to consider when you're doing a skills test. Good luck on it. Don't forget, if you like what I'm doing, please consider a thumbs up and possibly consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, good luck, and enjoy your flight. Bye! And now it's freezing cold and I'm going.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Wayne here from Whiskey Alpha, and as you can see, today I'm here at Elstree Aerodrome, and it's a bit noisy, so I'm going to wait for the helicopter to go before I carry on. Weather's quite nice though. Moon is out. Director Wifey is over there. Go on, go away, you noisy thing. Best description I had of a helicopter is 5,000 bits all trying to kill you at the same time.